So I am currently needing to collect as many of these little babies that are from the first clutch from my plecos as possible so that I can take them to the fish store so that I don't have to feed them and clean up their poop anymore. And I always try to come up with creative ways to collect my fish without having to chase them around the tank with a net because it's really annoying and very stressful on the entire tank. So what I did in this case is I put an algae wafer inside of a plastic container that was used for Parmesan cheese. So the lid has 3 holes in it, and then the other side of the lid would have, if that were open, it would have a larger slot. Since I only want small plecos to go in, I just open up the one side. And basically the only place in the tank right now that there is currently food after just cleaning it is inside of this container. So all of the plecos have come from all over the tank and they're congregating at the front so that they can figure out where the algae wafer is. And so right now the mass of them is right here near the opening where they can probably smell it or something. I'm not exactly sure what their sensory organs are, but they can know that it's there, and they just randomly go inside of the holes. And I collect them. I have a rock inside of the plastic container right now so that it doesn't float, so that it will actually stay at the bottom. So when I go to pull this out, what I'll do is I'll just close the lid there, and then I'll very, very carefully bring it up to the surface and pull that rock out. We'll pull the lid off and then pull the rock out so they don't have to worry about smushing the babies. But in there right now, I've got, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But between 10 and 15 of them are in there, I'd say right now. And it looks like soon I will have the rest of them. Of course, they can go in and out, and I'm not really trying to collect all of them, but I would like to get a really significant number of them out of this tank because this tank is quite overcrowded at this point given what the size of it is and how many little babies are in there. And I can't give them new homes myself, so I need to find other ways to do it. And one way to do it in my town is to donate them. And so I just donate them right back to the store that I bought my original fish from. They're really great. They always take care of their fish. Their tanks are always clean. And I trust their opinions, so I trust them with my babies. So there you go. This was batch 1 of my bushy-nosed plecos. These are needing to go to the fish store. Batch 2, clutch 2, I already actually got rid of. I didn't even let them go in the tank. I just kept them in an isolation container. And once they had absorbed their yolk sac and were eating food, then I took them to the fish store and just donated them that way. In the background there you see that there's an albino pleco. It's a male. There's also a smaller male bushy nose, younger male bushy nose. He's about 2.5. They're all about 2.5 inches or so, maybe a little longer. But there's currently 2 albinos and 1 regular coloration bushy nose in this tank. And that's also part of why it is that these babies need to go away, so that everybody can be less stressed out.